Alright, now the climb time with the steps. Alright, after like 200 steps, get to this little rock seat. Well, bit of opening the trees with some partial view there, we're not there yet. Another seat in case you're tired, want to give up. How's it going, guys? Today we are in Mudlo National Park, which is north of Kilkivan, Queensland. And we're doing a little walk from the day use area, roughly like 2k's return. It says Scrubby Creek Walking track. But mind you, it's supposed to be some stairs that go up to Pearson's Lookout. So unless there's another track just after this one, I haven't seen this sign posted for Pearson. But let's just have a look in here and see if we can figure it out. If it starts climbing up once we cross the creek, we know we're on the money. If we don't see any stairs going up, we know we're on the wrong track and we'll go try again. So it's weird because this track is not marked on Dyer and neither is the Pearson one, but the information I got from Aussie Bushwalking, the blog, check it out, said that there was some steps straight off the side of here somewhere. So far it seems like we're just curving around. I don't know if this is going to be right. This creek is bone dry, by the way, so not fucking exciting at all. And it's summertime, so if it ain't flowing now, I don't know fucking how it flows. Well, there's a little bit of water in there, but when I crossed it before, it was fucking dry. I don't know where this goes here, that's what I mean. Didn't have a map even to tell you on their sign what this track is. I'm assuming they're like, hey, just walk by the creek because that's what we can do here. There's not a lot of infrastructure in this national park. Some steps, I don't know, to the creek, which is, like I said, pretty damn dry. Now, this looks like the end of the track. Yeah, great swimming spot if there was water in it. Yeah, look, sign over there, that's what we want. That'll probably take us up. Lucky, because if you get here, you wouldn't even know. You just think, oh yeah, come to the water, have a look, go back. So lucky I spied this sign. Like I said, if they had a friggin' map on a board, it would actually tell people what's going on. Here's our steps, this looks about right. This is probably going to be our way up. Let's go, Pearson. Well, the track kind of follows back around. You end up like doubling back on the other side of the creek. So you almost could just cut across nearly, even though I couldn't see it exactly. Looks like a bunya pine. Nice and big. Anyway, they've got this really good stone edging which helps define the path. But yeah, this hopefully should be the right way. Alright, so the track's been zigzagging around. It's crossed the creek again, which is still dry. I have no idea if this is right. It's so fucking weird. Surely it's going to start. Here we go, look. That's what I wanted, finally. Pearson's Lookout, 700 metres return. 1.4 return up here. Cool. So I don't know what that other loop is, but finally on the right track. Alright, now the climb time with the steps. So I reckon that junction back there, where the track kept going, that probably loops back to the road, and that's where you probably could come in to do this. Maybe slightly quicker. Versus the zigzag way I just went around. Oh well, it wasn't super long. Alright, after like 200 steps, get to this little rock seat. Give yourself a break, because you're probably only not even halfway. Onwards and upwards. Now, I did hear 2 cars come up this Mudlo National Park road, which I don't think honestly gets a lot of traffic, but yeah, maybe just, I don't know, by a lucky day. Anyway, shout out in the comments if you've been here, if you've done this. Sun's trying to come out. We've had a like kind of on and off little shower. So yeah, I was just in the area and I wanted to do it. Instead of coming back just for winter, just for a blue sky for this. So we'll see how good it is. All right, I got another little like, it's not a seat, but it's a little stone wall as you come up. It goes down a little bit, which is strange, but then still got to climb a bit more. So I don't know, this is not really it's like it doesn't really go to the summit of whatever this mountain is. This mountain doesn't have a name apparently. And it just goes up like halfway up the side of this so-called hill. And that's where the vantage point is. So, a bit strange. Strange that it doesn't have a name. Strange it doesn't go to the top. Strange you got to go into all this effort to make these steps for it. And they only get halfway or 3/4 way up the fucking mountain. Anyway, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Bit of grass here. Hasn't been really properly maintained. Definitely hot and humid. It is February and probably nearly 30 degrees now, and definitely going to enjoy the way down. Well, bit of opening the trees with some partial view there. We're not there yet. Another seat in case you're tired, want to give up. Onwards, probably about 400 metres to go. Still got to climb. Falling this dry gully, which is the one we crossed below, so a bit of lantana. Now it's got a bit better now, but we'll add some water in it. Could be some Australia waterfalls, but nah. It's hard to get this place to flow, obviously. Alright, so the track leads you out this little grassy knoll. You see there's actually a 4-wheel drive track, so this is actually probably an old management trail. This is probably why they made the walking track up here, because they thought, oh, this 4-wheel drive track exists. Maybe it was an old farm track, maybe parks have acquired it. They've left the old track here, decided they're going to incorporate a walking track into it, who knows. Anyway, just up here, it says, I can see a sign saying Pearson lookout, so I don't know if this is the end goal. Maybe. Yep, I see a seat and a chain to the end of this road, which is a bit weird because, yeah, it's not extravagant views. There is a bit of nice coming through there. Bit of niceness. Makes you wonder if this road will continue to the actual summit. Maybe it's just overgrown and they've just decided to just stop the track here, which is a bit strange. Definitely curious to know where it goes. Anyway, we'll start with this. Got here. It's definitely a little nice window. Lucky these trees grow any bigger, it's going to be no view left. I'll try and figure out what we're looking at out there in a second. There's a little fence here, that's why I just rested the phone on. And a seat for your convenience. The question is, will this give me a summit view if I continue? Let's just go a little bit and we'll just see. If it becomes too choky and whatever, then we'll just leave it, but it's got to go somewhere clearly. How bizarre, they're only like half used the mountain track. Like this will do. There you have it. I'll take some photos and then I'll go a little bit further. Alright, so I looked at satellite and I can't really see that track getting up anywhere, and I don't really see like the real summit anyway. Mind you, there's another weird thing. I reckon I should try this four drive track down, see where it takes me. Hopefully it gives me a good loop. Hope I don't make a wrong decision with this choice. If I have to come back up this and go back down the other way, it's going to suck. Let's just see what's going on. I was going to say, it was on Google. It's actually marked Pearson lookout on the road, this Mudlo Road that goes up the range, like along, I don't know, about a couple more k's up, where the road actually climbs right up to the top of the ridge. Now that seems like a logical lookout spot. So, and it's also named Pearson, so I don't know if it's just marked wrong on Google, whether there is another lookout, whether it's not named Pearson or whether it is named Pearson and then this just has the same name here for whatever weird reason. I don't know. The only way to figure that out is to try and go there. Now mind you, it looks kind of steep and I don't know if I'll get up there in 2-wheel drive. So I might go have a look, I might drive towards it, see if I have some luck, and if I can get up it for whatever miraculous reason, then I'll be able to get the answer for this video. If I can't get up it, probably not worth walking it today, I might just leave it, but we'll see. Either way, we've done the Pearson that Mudlo has signposted here. Always makes me a little bit curious to know what these other things are. And so far this track is working, it's clear. Alright, keep you updated down here. Well, logically this has to go somewhere. And the road's down here, so logically it's got to start from that fucking road. And it's going down pretty much this other spur, the other side of the Scrubby Creek, gully, tributary, we want to call it. So I reckon it'll work. I reckon this is definitely an old farm track, because Wildwood Parks have a road to maintain pretty much really that fucking seat. It's a bit extreme. Anyway, this is a bit easier, no fucking steps, it's just nice gradual down. Be a better way up. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so just long gradual down still. Like you can almost fucking forward drive this. Just turn around to that grassy spot and walk the last 50 metres. I wonder if that actually is the go. Interesting. We'll find out if there's a skater down here or not. So another car drive down there. So the road is not a dead-end national park road like I originally thought. It does climb the range, like I said, and then it goes up further. So kind of just joins adjacent fucking areas. Shortcut through the national park, which is strange. There's national parks on both sides of it. There is a chain blocking it, so you cannot forward drive. So maybe once upon a time you could forward drive it. Like maybe it was actually like just state forest and they didn't give a fuck. And then maybe they gazetted it to national park and they're going, nah, they can fucking walk it. See what this sign says down here? 3 locks on there. Either it says no access or it says Pearson. No access authorised, exactly. Well, there's our road. Now it is bitumen, so we might have some luck to drive up this if it stays bitumen all the way up the range. Well, that's a good loop actually. I'd rather just walk up this road if I knew that. There you have it. Fuck the fucking Scrubby Creek fucking loop to loop. Mind you, if you're on the road, you wouldn't even know to start that for Pearson anyway. You wouldn't have a clue because it's not signposted even as a fucking management trail. You just think it's just like some random ass track. So for most people, you will do the same way I did because it's the only logical way to find the track. But now you know my secret. You can try that way. We've got a nice little roundabout walk down. This is all downhill. Well, the road was only bitumen for a sharp bit of the corner, and then it goes back to dirt. And there's a concrete causeway. I wonder when this fucking creek flows, could be a good little swimming spot. Anyway, we'll drive up there now. Hopefully the bitumen will stay all the way up, otherwise it might just go dirt, bitumen, dirt, who knows, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so good news. The bitumen continued all the way up to help you climb up. You get up to the spot where it says, this is supposed to be on Google, the lookout, but it's definitely not on the lookout. It is, however, a little picnic area. There is a picnic table. There's another picnic table. There's a bin. There's a little one of those wood barbecues there. And over across the road, for some reason, they want to just make people walk across the road with some steps. They built a tall block. Why wouldn't you just do it on the same side? I don't care which side, people. Just choose a fucking side. Put it all over here or all over there. Whatever. There's no view anyway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the journey, so don't be fooled by Google. You have to... Ooh, big hands nest that I stood on. Don't be fooled by Google. You have to do the walk to find the lookout. Anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell so you get notified of all the new misadventures. And catch you guys in the next one, eh? Peace out. By the way, it says here the road is no through apparently, even though it seems to go much further up. But anyway, it's a story of morning glory.